My roof was damaged by hail, and I started to get price quotes. One of them that really stood out was J. Robert Roofing.
What stood out the most about J. Robert Roofing was Bob, the owner. His commitment to his company, his personality. He's just a very personable person to work with.
Bob, the owner, you dealt with him directly. He supervised the folks and made it clear that he's on the job site, and that was important to me.
He works right beside the crew, and I was able to confer with him at certain places where we needed special attention, and he looked at it, and he was very well done.
Bob's communication skills are probably what stands out the most about him. He's very personable and very committed to his work and his company, and you can just see that when you talk to him.
The project itself was handled very well. Not only did they do a superb job, but I was really impressed at the cleanup that he did later on. He picked up every scrap of roofing that was laying on the ground, all the debris, and even took magnets to make sure that there weren't any loose roofing nails laying on the ground.
Bob and his company is extremely reliable. Honestly, I've never been through this before. I've never had to have a roof replaced before, and he just is very committed to doing the job well, and he does do the job very well.
Bob's company was very reliable. What impressed me is after the project was completely finished, periodically Bob would either stop by or give me a call on the telephone to make sure that everything was done properly and that I was having no problems.
The overall experience was very pleasant. I would recommend J. Roberts Roofing to anybody, and because I believe they deliver exactly what they promised, and even more so.
They do a quality job.
My overall experience was excellent. I recommended him to several other people in my neighborhood.
My overall experience with J. Robert Roofing was actually a very wonderful experience. We got to know him very well, and we really appreciate his hard work and his devotion to his company.
I recommended Bob to several of my neighbors. Some in my neighborhood I had even met and talked to him, and I think they liked the fact too that he's on the job. People had seen him on the job, and the job went well. The roof looked great, and cleanup was great, and it just came out without a hitch.
He did such a superb job that actually I believe it is about 3 other neighbors were so impressed with his work that they also had their roofs replaced right after mine was done. I would recommend J. Robert Roofing to anybody that would call me at any time.
Would I recommend J. Robert Roofing? Yeah, oh yes, absolutely. I would recommend that to anybody that would ask me about their work, and I would recommend them highly.
I would highly recommend J. Robert Roofing, and the reason is because Bob is very friendly and very outgoing, and he's very committed to doing a good job. He's just very personable with you as the customer, and we really liked him personally and knew that he was the person to do the job.
Accountability means everything. J. Robert Roofing.